This afternoon. It is almost 3:30 Central Time, and we are following that single car accident in California that left golf legend Tiger Woods in the hospital. We understand he is in surgery right now with multiple leg injuries. That is how his agent is describing his condition right now. We want to get an update, though, on and also give you some perspective from someone who knows Tiger professionally and has covered him for years. We're joined by Lisa Cornwell. She is the former host at the Golf Channel, also a reporter who's been on the road following tournaments with Tiger for many years now. Lisa, thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Well, my pleasure, Ashley. I wish it was under different circumstances.
Same, and I'm looking here at your profile picture. Our viewers can see this if you're just joining us. We are following the breaking news of Tiger Woods injured in a car crash. This happened this morning in California in LA County. What was your reaction, Lisa, when you first heard the news, like all of us, just a couple hours ago?
My heart dropped. It still has dropped. I told your producer I had to get out and stop looking at the images because they're absolutely horrific. I didn't just cover Tiger. I've known him since we were kids. We grew up playing junior golf together. He's a good friend. I love him dearly. And I just, this isn't about any type of professional journalism right now for me, even though I'm no longer with Golf Channel. This is just about a guy who I care about, who I've known for years. And the good news is recently they came out and said that the injuries are non-life threatening. And I think that, we all need to focus on that and the fact that nobody else was involved. Those are the two blessings here. And just try to move forward and pray for him right now.
Exactly, and we've seen a lot of people come out with support and just the shock of what you're going through right now, especially those who were just with him at the tournament just on Sunday. Tell us a little bit about these last 48 hours, what Tiger was doing, because a lot of us watched the tournament this weekend. We've seen the pictures of him with some of the athletes and celebrities that were in town for this tournament. What can you tell us about that?
I can't tell you any more than what people see online. I haven't talked to him in a little bit. We text back and forth occasionally, but his duties are that of a very high-profile person. He has obligations every single minute, and a lot of people think, wouldn't it be great to be Tiger Woods or LeBron James or any other famous athlete, Serena Williams? But it's a hard life. And when you're a global superstar like Tiger, every day is occupied. Every minute is occupied. And I know that he puts a lot of time and effort into his foundation. He cares a lot about the players in his tournament. It is an invitational, one of 3 invitationals on the PGA Tour. He's really proud of that. And he's proud of that tournament. And I'm sure that this was a weekend and a week of celebration for him on the golf course and the difference that it's making for his PGR foundation. I'm sure it was nonstop. His whole week was nonstop. This is a big event for Tiger Woods and the PGA Foundation every single year.
And the golf course, you can't think about what's next. You wonder what is next for Tiger Woods. He had told reporters that he hoped to make it back to the Masters here in just a matter of 6 weeks from now. As an athlete, you know his past, his struggles with injuries. This of course, we're all holding our breath and hoping that he can recover quickly and swiftly. But what are your thoughts going forward for Tiger as the athlete to see him back out there on the golf course?
To be honest, I don't care. And I know that sounds, it doesn't sound meaningless, but it's probably not what a lot of people are saying. But I just want him to be healthy. I want to see him smiling again, laughing. Tiger has one of the best personalities I've ever known. And he has gotten to a point in his life where he's really happy. We saw him in the father-son with his young son playing golf. The relationship that he still has with his mom. I'm thinking about his girlfriend, Erica. I'm thinking about both children. Joe LaCava, his caddy. He has such a good team around him. And it's a small team. It's a small family. They operate as a family. And for good reason. He doesn't let a lot of people in. And how can you blame him? Somebody who is scrutinized and under the microscope like that. So when I say that I don't really care about the golf, I really don't. Tiger has accomplished so much in his career. I think that he is happy with where he is. I think that winning the Masters a couple of years ago was a huge achievement. Obviously, everybody's wondering now, will we see him at Augusta National? Again, we don't know the severity of the injuries. We hope that they can perform their medical miracles and he'll be up walking and moving again. But right now, I just, I'm glad to hear that they are non-life threatening. I want to know that he's okay. I want to know that his family's okay. And that's at the top of the priority list.
And you just touched just on Tiger as the person. He's a father. He's a boyfriend. He's a son. He's also a philanthropist. Besides the golf legend that we know, we've seen his softer side here, in the last couple of years. And I think fans have, they root for him now more than they ever have, because we all love his story and want to see a comeback. As a friend, as a journalist, you know him better than anyone out there. What do you think is going through his mind right now?
That's hard to say. It's hard to say because I have never walked in those kind of shoes, and in a way that the whole world watches and talks about everything that happens. I think the first thing that's on his mind is his family, and probably the only thing that's on his mind. I don't think he's worried about winning another green jacket right now. I think that he has really developed. You mentioned all of those different things that he is in terms of pronouns and talking about him. I mean, we forget sometimes that even somebody like Tiger is just a human being. I mean, he is all those things. He's a father. He's a boyfriend. He's a dad. But he's just a human being, and like all of us, and facing the challenges of life. And this is a health challenge. He's faced them before. He's strong as anyone I know, mentally, physically, and it's going to be a challenge for him. I'm sure the best thing that his people can probably do is tell him to keep off of social media, which he's not on really that much, and keep the televisions off, because people will overanalyze, they'll scrutinize, they'll speculate. And I think right now it's a moment for all of us to just remember that Tiger's a person who's battled through things, and he's come out on the better side. We've seen the human side of Tiger. I've sort of seen him return to the kid that I knew when we were playing junior golf again. And that kid really never left, but we've seen the smile, and he's sort of backed off of the ultra competitiveness that he once lived and breathed by every single day. And he's enjoying life, and I just look forward to him getting healthy again and enjoying it as much as we've seen as of late.
And you make a great point. He has seen health challenges before, and you really just hope this is one of those challenges that he can overcome again. Again, it's so early. We just know he is in the hospital in California, in surgery from what his agent is calling multiple leg injuries. Of course, we're waiting to learn more, just like you are, about what the authorities are saying about what happened this morning on the highway there in California. We really appreciate your time, Lisa, and giving us a look inside what it's like to know Tiger and to be Tiger at this point in his career and life. And we, like you, just wish him the best in his recovery. We hope it's a swift recovery. And thank you again, Lisa.
Thanks, Ashley. I appreciate you saying that too.
And right now we're going to return you now live to those pictures you're seeing from our affiliate in Los Angeles County. We're going to check back in with you as soon as we learn more. And of course, tonight have all the latest tonight on News Nation starting at 7 p.m.